Alright, so that took a second for me to come up with a good name for my next video. I decided to call it Victory at Last. I'm not the best at naming videos. If I was better, I'd probably have a bigger YouTube channel. I come up with names in advance, like right when I rename videos from the generic naming. I decide what I'm going to call them on YouTube, and sometimes I change it later. Maybe I should just do an arena run now. Probably lose, but let's see what's my deck here. I'm gonna survive to do one later if the psycho roommate kills me before I can move to a different floor of the same building, but virtually never see him there. It's a rift base deck. This would be hard to do when I'm tired. Now let's stick with the rogue. Try and climb a little higher then. We have to win a certain number of ranked matches. Arena to come if I make it to the weekend. Tomorrow I go to my apartment. My old apartment. Get a new one. Start moving my stuff. Hope that the psycho roommate doesn't show up and try and murder me while moving. Normally you don't get around to the late night.
My sorcery
he lost his job because of legal trouble associated with threatening to kill me. No real consequences for him, but a restraining order with no teeth can still lose someone their job sometimes. Their employer finds out. Judge did that. Restraining order, pretty much no teeth. Doesn't even require him to stay away from the apartment. Basically ran warning after an oral warning the last time. The courts where I am are famously very, very lenient. But the guy also has his ex-wife works at the courthouse, so he gets special treatment even for a lenient court. And I'm not going to be like, it's uber corruption or something. I am a very left-wing person. I'm a democratic socialist, so it's not whining about left-wing courts. It's... I believe that leniency is a good thing, but it has to be done within the grounds of sanity, and this is taking it with this guy. Let's do Overlord run back against a mage. Because, mages, you know, it's good to hold cards in hand.
In the shadows.
Against them, they have lots of control usually. Isildur. Like Lord of the Rings? Isildur?
Well played.
Come on.
Thank you.
Go. I'm impatient here. It's getting late and I need to try and get to sleep soon. Or I might need a snack before I sleep. The empty stomach isn't good always to sleep on. Stealth protects us. Might exist here. This is a deck very much built on having lots of cards fully to play with. I'm not sure Shaku is... I think it may be overkill in that regard. Right.
I wonder.
This is not great.
I have something you want to see.
quickly.
This could hit the Spy Mistress. It's random damage though. Wait a little longer, I can dagger the Divine Shield away. Slight risk.
Lend me your power.
Oh, now you used it already. Hair of Hereafter.
Justice is mine.
Rindor gave him a secret. Urgh.
Twilight gathers.
Justice is mine.
Watch Scrim get rid of the Chaos Supplicant. That was my only spell in hand.
Whoa there, Wispies!
I should have taken the Blizzard knowing he was gonna spam Wisp. The 1/1 so I assumed he'd trade him and keep him around. Alright.
The Carrion is slain. Our rallying cry.
Justice is mine.
So certainly need to kill that. Not what I needed.
Follow the Flutterwings!
Justice is mine.
Alright, which was a kill? This is an aggro mage deck. With cards as plates apart, we believe. It's a rare thing to pull it off. He's getting good card draw luck on top of that. He got an alter time from a ruined orb. Assume that's where it came from.
Time runs out on me.
Where'd you get the first sampling? First,
I wonder.
The roots lend their strength.
Leap of faith!
Laptor, Devilsaur, we got them all!
Well played.
he's taking his sweet time with this. There he is, victory in hand. I don't understand it. Yeah, I think he might be rotting. The card draw luck and stuff was normal. But the behavior was very slow at times and didn't make sense. Didn't respond to things. Actually, I played him before. I think about it, and he behaved similarly. This guy might just be. Anyways, let's make an alteration or two of this deck. Pedal picker. There's too much card draw. And I've got a bit of crowd control. Since some of the really nasty stuff I deal with, especially Herald decks, can have a lot of. And it still gives me some card draw. But it's about crowd control. The reason for it. Or there's Chrono Daggers. Do another one of those. That's better later. And synergizes the War Chief for what it's worth. Cool. Not 2-drop I really want. To use your hero power, gain 2 health. Oh. Yeah, this would fit. Some preparation, because I don't have many of my spells. It's occasionally useful. Should get rid of it. Should get rid of Shaku. Stats aren't amazing, and yeah, I have too much card draw. Let's do that. Of course, the Royal Informant has the same stats as Shaku, and it doesn't have stealth. I think this gives me. Oh, look what the other guy's got. You know what? Actually, I'll have Shaku over second Chrono Dagger. So, what I got rid of. I had a Bark Shield Sentinel, and I got rid of the Petal Picker, which actually has worse stats after I play the Hero Power and doesn't have Taunt. And it has an additional. Too often I use the Hero Power so much that I don't have room in the deck for the Petal Picker stuff by the time I can actually do it. So Shield Sentinel instead. Minor alteration in the deck may be useful. Considering stealth, I want to get rid of Shaku or the Royal Informant, but I feel like stealth minions frustrate the enemy a lot. It can be useful in trades. The Royal Informant is still good for knowledge.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be
It's just
mine.
pure power draw, which is
None can escape my fury.
which I got too often in the beginning when I was just below the mana curve.
Hail, friend.
Job's done.
Hail, friend. You incur my wrath.
Played.
A random
Quickly!
emote. I'm suspecting botting already. Doesn't make sense as a response. And I think I'll see more evidence of it.
Do not ever call me Shining Reform!
Chances of starting with the tinier farm. It's in his deck, but
wonder.
I've seen too many of those farm decks play it on turn 1. But not very high.
By petal and sword!
This has got Chi on top of her body.
Nothing can prevent your end!
Home in the shadows.
That's fun.
Thorn in your side!
What pretty petals!
What's the 2 cost?
Nightfall!
Job done.
Two on a 1/1 where the 1 drops I got. It's terrible luck.
Together, Rapaus, we will make everyone green!
Right. He's not supposed to be able to play these right up the mana curve. They're still shuffled into random places. Besides the fact that he seems to be botting, he seems to be hacking as well.
Think.
Should be able to get him right off like that.
Strong as an oak.
Nothing can prevent your end! More soul!
Job done.
Of course, now he's a rush. Minion. Suspicious. And this isn't even a good response to that. I could find like a Chrono Dagger, but I don't get the ridiculous luck of the hackers.
I have something you want to see.
Play that without a way to reduce its cost. You can, however.
My petal and sword!
Heathen!
More soul!
And that's what I draw. Got bad luck. Or hacking opponents. Of course, I've had a cursed life with terrible luck, but I don't think I can explain this nonsense. First off, I'm out of order. Still doing 3 times. Really suspect.
Twilight gathers.
Whoops.
Heads to shells. Quickly.
Thorn in your side!
Death to the mad king!
Feels lethal.
Bottomless hatred!
Of course, he gets that now. And it doesn't hit the 5/5, which he knows him to be probably trading. Yeah, he's cheating.
Burning
Assassinate probably does, because it's probably compromised.
Thorn in your side!
Just kill a mad king!
Oh, you rude.
No, I do have a short of time still in there somewhere. 1.
Think.
It's not an amazing card, but it's a card.
I feel their spirit. I remember this place well.
And that's what he got.
Smart move. I can
Hoping
see.
that would attack and kill that thing, but of course it did. Is it force that the assassinate earlier? That suspicious combination of Tar Creeper and the thing that had 10 attack. I'm sorry, but when people are playing their farm decks and they always get their tinier farm and the greener farm on turn 1 and 2, that's hacking. Well, shoot, I'm at 28 minutes here. I'm going to cut this video and start a new one. I'll see you all very shortly. Take care of each other, be kind to yourselves. May you always find a guiding star lead. Adieu, and best luck.